From some house in Columbia, South Carolina, it's Dr. BaRoog's Basement Bonanza with musical performances, special guest interviews, dancing, and other things to waste your time. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor will see you now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Too kind. Coronavirus, you evil foe. Because of you, they've canceled all shows. We're stuck inside now to try and be safer. We're running out of good toilet paper, but you can't put down all of the bands. We'll stream videos and continue to wash our hands until the world's clean. You vile wicked fiend, COVID-19. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, I'm just a man. Thank you. We want to welcome you to the show, which is brought to you by the kind people at Acute Cabin Fever. Let's hear it for them. Tried working hard for you. So anyway, on behalf of the local bands, we just want to let you know we're still here. We miss you. We can't wait to see you again face to face. But in the meantime, we hope you're safe. We hope you're well. We hope you're taking precautions. Because we love you. You're the reason we do this. You're in there. You're in the list. You're in a list of the reasons that we do it. Definitely, for sure. Anyway, coming up, we've got some great stuff. We've got me bandmates, the New York Disco Villains, right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
In these uncertain times, where shelves are bare and toilet paper scarce, and our nerves are all on edge, there is always one thing we can count on.
Spam! 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 Spam!
Welcome back. We have a stupendous show lined up for you. We have some fantastic performances, some titillating interviews, some strange oddities, and some educational nuggets for you kids at home. So be careful. You just might learn something. Anyway, I don't want to waste any more of your time because time is money. And sometimes you got to spend money to make money. So right now, our first guest is a group, musical group, near and dear to my heart, performing their topical smash hit. Here's Marty, Maggie, Chris, and Clark, the New York Disco Villains. You are the cutest girl I've ever seen in quarantine. London, I was a doctor working while the plague was at its peak. Those city streets did reek because of those rats. But mayhem turned to blood when I saw you lying in that bed. We were almost dead, but you still looked amazing. You are the cutest girl I've ever
your advanced condition, our romance blossomed quite fast. I thought you wouldn't last because of those rats. Married when you became lucid on that one red day. Your face, an ashen gray, I guess I'll save on that road. You are the cutest girl I've ever seen. Quarantine, I read affection for one little kiss. Your dusty lips, I can't resist. You are the cutest, you were the cutest girl I'd ever seen. Quarantine, I read infection for one little kiss. Your disease bliss, I couldn't resist. I now exist. Quarantine, 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 quarantine.
Wasn't that something, ladies and gentlemen? The New York Disco Villains. And hey, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're going to say. How did I get the New York Disco Villains on this show? Well, the doctor is well connected and respected. Well, speaking of oddities, this next performer gracing the Basement Bonanza stage is a young lady from the foothills of the Carpathian Mountains. Welcome, Delilah Stardust, in a performance piece she calls Hey, Pass Me That There Salsa. Take it away, Delilah. Delilah Stardust, ladies and gentlemen. Now that kid is going somewhere. Somewhere. All right. You know, if you're like me, you've been sitting on the couch watching Tiger King and Lord of the Rings and Hallmark Channel Christmas things. But if you're also like me, you're a little bit more, cultured and refined. Hey, the brain needs a little bit more. And that's why I'm happy to say that there is a ton of independent film out there that's just wonderful. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, we have in the studio with us a filmmaker, talented filmmaker from Jasper, Georgia, a director, writer, actor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Basement Bonanza, Dave Watkins.
Too much. It's too much. Well, thank you. Thank you, Dr. BaRoog's, for having me on Basement Bonanza. This is amazing, and I appreciate the top-notch champagne. Delicious stuff.
Hey, best in drink, best in life. Dave and I have worked on several projects together. He's prolific, and he's very patient because sometimes I can't stay focused because, the intelligent brain. But anyway, Dave, tell you what, your moment to shine. Tell everybody what you've been up to.
Well, I want to give a shout out to a movie on Netflix. It's called Full Count. Now, I was assistant director on this movie, and it's kind of a feel-good, kind of religious movie about baseball and a younger guy who works on a farm. But I recommend checking it out. It's a good movie. And also, I've been working on, as you know, you did the music for it, Herman Jones, which is a psychological thriller about a guy who may or may not be schizophrenic, going through a rough patch. And there's a movie on Amazon Prime. It's called Dead Flowers. It's a horror short about a demonic possession, and it's getting a lot of views. And there's I was spending most of my time working on the Ghost Killing Squad. You see the lumber baron behind me and those guys. It's a comedy horror series about a group of inept ghost hunters who get in way over their head on different adventures, and it's just been a blast working with this group, and the scripts have been a lot of fun.
Dave, I got to tell you, I'm a huge fan. I think what you're doing, it's great, it's fun, it's horror, the music's great. So tell me, what are your influences?
Well, I have a lot of different influences. The first thing that kind of pops into my head is the original run of the show Twin Peaks. Now, when I saw that and just the mixture of the different genres, the police stuff, the comedy, the drama, that had some horror elements, some even like some soap opera, all that stuff mixed together. It was just seeing it, and it. And the characters, it was just amazing. And I also think about in movies like Beetlejuice. And the first time I saw Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, I mean, my mind was just blown by the way he handled the characters and the dialogue. It just kind of put me in a different perspective when it came to writing and movies.
Now, you mentioned the Ghost Killing Squad, and I believe we have a little teaser for you folks at home. Let's check it out.
We've got a serious problem. Ghosts and other monsters are here to wreak havoc. I'm the Lumber Baron, and I've assembled a team of crackerjack, ghost-killing heroes to assess the situation. Hold my beer. We're about to kill some ghosts.
Hilarious. Good stuff. I'm a little biased, but I love it. So tell everyone, where can we find your stuff, Dave?
Well, you can check out most of my stuff on Amazon Prime, including Ghost Killing Squad, Herman Jones, Dead Flowers. Also have a YouTube channel, Watkins Films. Go subscribe to that thing. And also another one, Lumber Baron of Jasper County, where you can check out the Ghost Killing Squad and the previous Lumber Baron of Jasper County adventures. And you need to do that like right now. I mean, right after you get finished watching Dr. BaRoog's Basement Bonanza, just go there and watch the Lumber Baron. That's what you need to do.
Dave, thanks so much for being with us. I appreciate you taking the time. You stay well, and I promise I'm going to have that music for you as soon as possible.
Hey, man, don't sweat it. I know you're going to get that amazing music to me, man. And thanks again for having me on Dr. BaRoog's Basement Bonanza.
Dave Watkins, everybody. Thank you, Dave. Go check out his stuff. He's awesome.
And now it's time for Mike's Inspiring Moments, coming to you from the stage.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Haps, but you can call me Mike. When Dr. BaRoog invited me to do a series, as somebody who appreciates very awesome stage antics, I figured I'd share with you some of my favorite moments. So here is Dillinger Escape Plan from 2005.
Hey, we'll be right back.
You know, we here at the Basement Bonanza have the utmost respect for you parents out there that are going through a challenging time right now with homeschooling and e-learning and just trying to engage your child's mind. So we've decided to add an educational segment to our program in hopes that your child will not only learn something, but it'll inspire them to get out and enjoy this incredible world of ours. So gather around, kids, and listen to Uncle Dr. BaRoog as we go have a Chardonnay in the woods. Nature. It's outside the window of my house as I watch Hollywood blockbusters on my 80-inch 4K Ultra flat screen. I feel it under the tires of my sports car when I used to go out for cocktails. And now here's nature in its rawest form. Kids, did you know that a river like this can hold up to 47 different species of trout? Fairly sure that's right. Here's to you, fish. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. What can I say? I'm a giver. I'm a giver. Okay. All right, our next guest. What's that? Whoa! It can only mean one thing.
Mystery guest. Mystery guest in the name of all the trolly. Who's the mystery guest?
Let's find out who it is.
Hello, Dr. BaRoog. It's Valerie, and I'm up here in my attic during our temporary apocalypse. And I decided I would bring out a friend for you and give you a little song. And of course, when I say song, I mean puppet song, because that's how I do here in our temporary apocalypse. So, this is Kyle. Kyle is my incredibly old and beloved cardboard fish. He is 8 years old and still going relatively strong, but you know, hard times for everybody, including cardboard fish.
I'm just a fish, nobody cares.
The end. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys don't have tweaked shoulders like I do, because it's terrible. Dun, 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 dun. Drink some water and take care of yourself.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Val. What a excellent surprise.
Wait. One more thing. Look, times are weird, and every Thursday at 6, apparently, I come up to my attic and do a weird sing-along. I waste an hour of your time in 30 minutes or less, and you get some catharsis. So there's that. You can find me on Facebook, Valerie Beast, and just follow along every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's a thing that we're doing now. That's all. People seem to like it. Bye. Drink some water. We'll get through it.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a pleasure having her on the show tonight. Check her out on Facebook. You'll see the words down below my face. And make sure you tune into her program next Thursday, the Toys in the Attic Sing-Along. I think you'll love it. If you don't, it's because you have a cold, dead monkey heart. Don't go away. We have some important commercial messages, but we'll be returning shortly. Welcome back. My next guest is a member of one of my favorite local bands here. They have been described as unpretentious, boogie-centric country rock, poignant and deliciously understated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome, from Pharaohs in Space, Zach White. Welcome to the Basement Bonanza, Zach.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me, Doc. It's really quite a pleasure. So great to be here.
Hey, my pleasure. And theirs too. Zach, on the band's Facebook page, it describes Pharaohs in Space as a rock and roll band out of Columbia, South Carolina. That sounds very interesting. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, we're a rock and roll band, and we are out of Columbia, South Carolina. So, you know, that's what we are. We're a band that plays rock and roll music out of Columbia, South Carolina, and out of Columbia is it's a pretty generous statement when we describe ourselves, because we don't really get out of Columbia a whole lot, especially these days. Locked down. We're sort of like we're more like a rock band into Columbia, South Carolina. Rock and roll.
Fascinating. Now I hear you have a song for us. Why don't you set it up?
So we're gonna play a song. I'd like to say it's a new song, but we don't really have any new songs. This is an old song. We've been playing through some old songs. We've been through a lot of changes. You know, we're growing up. We've made a lot of movements and developments. We're that kind of a band. And so this is an older song. It's called The Current. It's probably about 8 years old now. And we just kind of got some new energy to it. We've been working on it, and we want to play it for you. Kind of this little bit of a newer style, get all the band members involved, get Ryan Morton up on bass, and Matt Finnick playing drums. So since the song was written, you know, we've kind of changed a little bit, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna like how it sounds. And, how it's a lot more fun than it was when we first started playing it. It's just got a get up and go. It's kind of a dreamer song. So this song is about keeping the dream alive, really, basically.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pharaohs and Stace with The Current.
Thank you.
Pharaohs and Stace, ladies and gentlemen, with The Current. Fantastic song. You should see them live maybe once this dark veil lifts. And speaking of dark veil, Zach, do you have anything uplifting to get people through these weird times?
You know, I just say get out there and get in there. Get out there and get in there, you know? Because that's what you got to do in a time like this. Just appreciate you guys, and everybody stay safe and support your local docs. BaRoog, man, this guy, Doc BaRoog, this guy. I mean, come on, you can't. This guy is magical. And, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you a question? You know.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
So yeah, how do you get all that in there? I know it's on a lot of people's minds, and not a lot of people have the nerve to ask. Just, how do you get it all in there, man? Doc?
Great question, Zach. You know, it's very difficult to get all this all this talent compressed into this powder blue tuxedo. It's a burden as well, but at the end of the day, I have people that put on my pants for me one leg at a time, just like you. I hope that answers your question, and thanks for the kind words out there, and thanks for being here on the Basement Bonanza.
No, thanks for having us on the show. The guys, man, I wish they could fit on this chair with me, but we only had room, for one person here, so. What a night, what a setup. This is great. Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that.
Pharaohs in space, ladies and gentlemen. Go out to Facebook right now, like them, follow them, whatever you need to do, but do it now. Do it now. That's right. We'll be back after these important messages for some final remarks.
K-Tel Records presents The Sounds of Today with a new hit classic from Bonanza, Give It All You've Got, with 5 original hits, featuring Without You,
Without you,
Lost Son,
when I reach the shores of LA,
the title track, Give It All You Got.
give it all you got. Come on, baby, now give it all you
Grab
got.
$5 and visit MonaLisaRocks.bandcamp.com and no CODs.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your doctor.
We'd like to thank all of our guests for being here tonight and entertaining. But most of all, I want to thank you. We had some fun, at least I did. The show is done, don't call me stupid, but I mean sincerely. Just wish to you from me that you stay well, remain virus-free. Be strong and keep your sanity. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Portions of this program are filmed without any working knowledge of lighting, audio, or video equipment. This has been a Bill Slapman, Gene McFanny production.